Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Dumpster, where it's a review of the movie The Avengers. John Steed and Emma Peel meet up at a gentleman's club to meet with the leader of the ministry called Mother, who tells them that there's a device that can control the weather was stolen by apparently Emma Peel. Okay, we're off to a weird start. They go to try to find the real culprit, which turns out to be a man named Sir August de Winter. He was once an ally of the ministry, and, well, he takes a liking to Emma because they have something in common. They both like the weather. So, John and Emma go to Wonderland Weather, which is the location of where de Winter is, and they look inside of the little room where he's having a conference with a bunch of men in different colored teddy bear suits. Well, they later on figure out that that Emma Peel was somehow cloned, and when John and Emma go to try to visit de Winter about the whole thing, they are attacked by mechanical bees. So Emma gets caught, tries to escape, but John then rescues her. But then she gets arrested sometime afterwards. So John goes to visit Invisible Jones about a map that he found at Wonderland Weather, and they talk about it, and they realize that Emma was actually cloned. So de Winter decides to confront the world leaders and tell them that they have till midnight to give him a whole bunch of money. Because he is now controlling the weather, and I guess if they want it back, they have to give him some money. So John and Emma arrive at an island where de Winter is, and they're able to stop him when a bolt of lightning strikes him. And the movie ends with John and Emma having champagne along with Mother. I guess Invisible Jones wasn't invited, or maybe he was actually there, just nobody saw him. The movie stars Ralph Fiennes, Uma Thurman, Sean Connery, Eddie Izzard, and Patrick Macnee, who was in the original Avengers TV series as Invisible Jones. But the big question is, does this movie really deserve to be put into a dumpster? Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Gang, this movie was a really big disappointment. Now, I'll admit, I never watched the original Avengers TV series, mainly because I wasn't born around the time it was on, but I didn't get a chance to ever watch it when it was on syndication in rerun land. But I heard the old TV series was a little corny, and of course, a lot of action TV shows back in the 60s, a lot of them were actually considered to be quite corny, just like Batman. Maybe this wasn't quite as corny as that show was, but this movie, a lot of people said it was a huge insult. I can see why. And if I remember right, I believe this is another movie that Sean Connery tried to tell everybody, don't go see it. Even he had a miserable time making this movie. It's a weird movie. I really didn't care for it all that much, and yeah, a lot of weirdness to this movie, especially the scene where de Winter is having the meeting with everybody. They have to be in colorful teddy bear outfits to conceal their identities. Okay. I'm not sure how that makes any sense. And there was just so much about this movie that was just scratch your head confusing and shake your head absolutely bad. You know, from what I read about the TV show, John and Emma never had any romantic interest with one another, and in this movie they try to make it look like they do. So Hollywood for you, I suppose. But there you guys have it, a review of The Avengers. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. And if you got a movie that you think belongs in a dumpster, whether it was based on an old TV show or a remake of something really good, like a movie or a TV movie or anything like that, and maybe it deserves to be struck by lightning too, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.